Good morning, Modern Steaders. It's 37 degrees out this morning. Just the other day, it was 93 degrees out. I'll tell you what, it makes me glad that we got this greenhouse built already. Wonder how the chickens did in the cold weather last night. Did you guys survive the cold weather? Looks like you did. They don't recommend cornice crosses being outside and air temps lower than 60 degrees. And it was a lot colder than 60 degrees last night. So I'm glad to see they're all doing well. You peeps hungry? They are putting a good manure load on our pastures. Can't wait to see what it looks like when it starts growing back up and how green all this grass is gonna get. If you guys are new to the channel, we just built our greenhouse, which is over there to my left, your right, a couple of weeks ago, and we've been having to hand water it with our hose every day. And today we're gonna cure that. There'll be no more hand watering our greenhouse because of what's in this package. It's gonna be nice not having to bring a hose in the greenhouse every night. Oh, that sun is out nice. I wonder how warm it is in the greenhouse. Oh, it's so nice in here. I bet you it's a good 20 degrees warmer. Still haven't got that thermometer. Need to order one. So this is what we were using to water the garden with, and I'd go around and I'd water each row. I mean, it works awesome. They're looking good. But we're gonna solve that problem of having to hand water every day. We got our drip irrigation system from Haas Tools. I'll have a link to it in the video description down below. Let's unbox it and see what we got. We have our mainline hose right here. Some more adapters. This is going to tie to our mainline hose, and then this will tie to our hose. We have our end caps for our tape. We got a puncture tool, more end caps, and then right here is our drip tape. We have our filter regulator. This is going to go to our main line, and then our water source is going to go into here, and this cuts the pressure down to 12 psi, so you're not having too much water pressure go to your drip line. You just have a constant little drip. Wait till you go in there, it feels so nice. Not if we're in the greenhouse, you don't. No, but out here, yeah. Not going out of this. I don't blame you. Starters, we're going to need our figure 8 clamps right here. And then our union.
This is exciting though, because that way, well, one of the reasons it's hard with a hose getting around so you don't knock the plants over and stuff.
Right now it's not bad. We don't have to worry about knocking the plants over when we're dragging the hose around. Once these plants get bigger, we'd be knocking the plants down. And then we won't be watering from above. And watering from above, that's when it can get blight. Squash can get powdery mildew on it, so there's a lot of benefits from doing a drip tape. You hold this. I'm gonna rail it out. This is our mainline hose. And we're gonna tie our drip tape into this. So for starters, we're gonna stake this down. 1, 2.
Like this?
Yep. I'm gonna have to cut into it here, but we can just keep running the main line solid first, and then we'll come back. It's gonna be a busy week this week. We're supposed to be getting our blueberry plants. We should be getting another batch of meat birds. Our bees are supposed to come either this week or next week. Bam. So this is how you plug the end. Take one of these figure 8 pieces. Let's see how long we need it. Gonna want to go to here, bend it, and then fold it over and it kinks it. I need to finish making these beds, these two end ones. And then we can bury it in compost after so we don't have to worry about tripping over it.
Yeah, that would make me happy.
Oh, what a temperature difference between in the greenhouse and out here. All right, so now we need our ends. So we got our prick, our drip tape row starts, our caps, and then we need our drip tape right here. On our potato row, we're only gonna run one piece of drip tape down the center. On these rows, we're gonna run one here and here, so each set of plants will have its own row of tape. But the potatoes will just do one right down the center. So I'm gonna do this. Take a hole punch. Boom. And then we'll get the drip tape and we'll run the drip tape down. Every 12 inches it has a hole. And then if we find, for some reason on the potatoes, we need 2 pieces of tape, we can always add one later on. But I think one's gonna be enough to water this. Are you right to your end? Pretty close? Yeah. Okay, perfect. Take our end, push it on, get it on, slid up there nicely, and then we'll, it's lefty-loosey to tighten this up. And that holds it in place. Bam. Yep. And every 12 inches we have a hole in our drip tape. A little bit of time and effort right now is gonna pay off a lot in the long run. So we're gonna go here. Two, yep. I like how that you can hear them snap in, so you know. Right. Bam.
I want to get this. No, I'll come back.
Yeah. Do one at a time.
So we gotta keep it up this way.
Some people bury their drip tape and some people lay it on top like we are, and we're gonna lay it on top, and then later on once our plants get a little bit bigger, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna cover all of our beds with compost, so then the drip tape will be buried in the compost. Bam. Oh, the peppers and tomatoes are gonna love this. Good. Curious if it'll go on easier, the drip tape to this fitting before I install the fitting. I think so. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Install your drip tape, lock it up, and then install it here. There we go. Yep. That end cap on after. snap. That's the other nice thing is you can adjust your length after. So if we cut it too long, we can just come back here, fold this up. Thank you. It's very forgivable. You can make adjustments easy, and then if I cut it and I'm like, oh, I need to add on, they have a union so you can add drip tape to each other.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, very nice. Oh, these tomatoes are gonna love this.
Gonna love it?
I'm gonna love it. The tomatoes, onions, and basil. This row is gonna be jamming.
It is jamming.
Is that good?
Yeah, but you can taste them.
How's that?
Good.
The amount of time it takes me to hand water the greenhouse is how much time it's taking us to set this up. So over the course of the growing season, this is gonna save us so much time. I mean, hours. I hope you can pull it tight. How do you take this one? The other nice thing is,
Holy smoke.
wow, your zucchini?
Yeah.
I know, right? The other nice thing is we can reuse all of this for like 2 or 3 years, and then we have almost 1,500 feet of drip tape, so this is gonna last us years. Reminds me of when you're going to put coins in one of those paper cylinders, because you kind of got to do that, and then you can get your coupler in. Oops. Give it a twist, make sure it's passed, and then tighten it, and boom. It's right here. Alright, you can pull it tight now. That's good. And then the other one can get pulled too. Let's put this one on the inside edge. And sweet potatoes are going crazy.
Crazy cool.
Now the 3 beds on each side are going to need drip tape, but we're not doing that today until we plant these. We'll plant these in another day or two. When we get done planting them, then we'll put our drip tape in. So in here we have a filter right here, so if that gets plugged up and we're not getting water, we need to check our filter. Here's if you want to inject a liquid fertilizer, you would hook that up to here. And they recommend putting your main feed supply in the center of your main line, because if you start on one end's going to get maximum pressure, where if we come here, our main water line is going to come in and it's going to feed both directions. So there's really not one way, it's always going to have more pressure than the other.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And that way we don't have to worry about tripping over it or breaking it. So we need to, I might have to heat this up, I'm not sure. Nope. Give it a good push. And then counterclockwise tighten it. Alright, so this one I'm going to cut back just a smidge.
Too short.
No. There we go. Bam. You almost ready to try this thing out?
Oh yeah.
Oh yes. Take your hose in, connect it. You ready? All right, you gotta tighten a couple of things up a bit. Go grab some pliers, I guess. There we go. Yeah, I see it. You can see the water in the lines. Nice. I like it. Oh yeah, look at that. Got good pressure. All right, we want to shut this off for a minute, make a couple adjustments. Looking good. I like it, and I think the plants are really gonna like it too. That's gonna help us produce a lot more food too, because everything's gonna have good watering. Pierce me.
Oh, bug went around my ear when you said that.
All right.
Like go in the same area?
Yeah. I'm gonna do 2 per row, so we're gonna do 6 runs total for today. All right, let's go up. I want to put a Tex screw right above here. All right, I'm gonna wrap it around that Tex screw a few times. Thank you. There we go.
Careful.
I got it. I won't pull it. I'll wait till you go get that end. All right. Well, we're gonna wrap it on here. This is metal electric fence wire. I'm gonna drop that to you. All right, let's see if we can do this. Ooh.
Oh my god. I didn't know it was even.
It would have worked. The rope didn't want to spool.
I don't know where I should be standing. So how far are you gonna go? Is that...
Give it some slack. We ran our metal fence wire above our trusses so that way we can't pull down and sag. We did 4 of them, and then those last 2 we had to do under the trusses so they might have a little sag when we trellis on them. But now in our tomatoes, cucumbers, and then our melon stock growing up, we can put trellises down. We can get vertical space out of the garden so we're not growing and taking up all of our horizontal growing beds. So we'll be able to grow a lot more in this small area with this method. Can't wait.
Not gonna grill tonight. It's a little bit chilly, so I'm just gonna use my oven. It'll warm it up a little bit in here. I don't have to go running back and forth to the grill, even though I have been enjoying the grill. But we're gonna give it a break today. I'm just gonna do a pie crust, and I need to let that set in the refrigerator for at least a half an hour. I'm gonna make a breakfast quiche casserole kind of mixture. I use spinach from the garden and a little bit of breakfast sausage, maybe some cheese, and then some eggs. Add some cold water slowly.
Hey chickens, we gotta go to NYC. Maverick Goose. Hey, go under. Hope, how'd your visit with Zeke go? You pregnant now? We're gonna have baby Hopes in October?
It takes a couple days.
How many eggs you think?
12. 10. 11.
I was thinking 10. You can't take my number. 2. How many eggs do you think? I will say they've slowed up the last couple of days. 4. 6. 8. We have a hen that's trying to go broody, and she's messing them up. Come on. We only have 8, so we might have to put her in a broody box to break the brood. We've had some viewers asking us, how come we don't want her going broody? We have a whole bunch of baby chicks right now. We don't need any more hatched out. And our brooder's gonna be filled up all summer long with meat birds. So we're not gonna have room for the chicks. I see Ivy coming. You left your babies, Buttercup. You're supposed to wait for them. Here comes one of the brothers. He's fast. Oh, he's taking his time now. That's brother 2. Where's brother 1? I don't know if you can see him up there, but Nora was fighting with him. Nora was trying to tell him who's boss.
Huh?
Nora's telling him who the boss is.
She's so fast. She's like fun. Hi, baby.
What are you doing, Nora?
I haven't seen you for a long time. Remember when you were little like this? Stop. Be so strong. Hey, be nice. She can come see me too. I put more than one stripe.
What are you two doing, Hope?
I honestly don't think she's putting that much force on.
Yeah.
Kind of using all of her strength. Okay!
I don't like that.
How are you punching the bark?
Did you see that Figaro is keeping an eye on us? We had somebody ask us how come we don't have these red latches on all of our gates. We have to customize them and notch the fence posts, and a few of the other ones I just haven't done it yet because we got to notch it lower because the gate sits lower, so I got to notch out where all this fence is to get this to sit in more, and it's just going to be difficult with the metal fence being in my way. So I have one more to do. I just haven't done it yet. I need to. Rusty and ladies, did you lay us any eggs today? I hope so. Yes, we got 2. 1, 2. Thank you, ladies. And I can't say if Rusty's in a better mood or not because I haven't had to go inside their run area. I'm coming. I gotta go get you food. I've been trying to put their food in different spots because when I do, they till it up nicely and then I want to come back in here with my York rake after. Don't touch that. Rake it out and then reseed it. So, I put their food right there for them this morning, or this afternoon I should say. And then we can rake this out and get some grass planted. You coming, brother one?
I love how you go.
Pop, pop, pop. Yep.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of eggs in here. There's like 7.
You found where the chickens are hiding them?
Yeah,
What the heck?
right here.
Oh. Put them in your scoop. The pigs will get a snack because we don't know how long they've been here for.
Yeah.
We will have to check until we move NYC.
Let's see how this pie crust turns out. I'm going to oil this before I forget. Because I think last time I made the pie crust, I didn't do this. And just going to flour my thing. Perfect. A little bit more. Thank you. You're very good help. I'm gonna throw this in here for a minute and saute it up with my sausage. crust. It looks good. It took about 30 minutes to cook.
Smells good. It feels nice to have the drip irrigation installed. We strung up some electric fence wire up above, as you saw in the greenhouse, and that'll be for when the tomatoes and everything start growing. We can run strings down to trellis everything up on, and that'll save us a lot of space. We're looking forward to finding out if Hope goes back into heat or not. If she doesn't, that means she's pregnant. The only downfall is if she goes back into heat this summer, we're not going to breed her again until this winter, because if we breed her any later than this, she'll be having babies in the middle of the winter, and we don't want little baby goat babies in the dead of winter. We don't think it'll be good with our cold weather we've been having. Speaking of cold weather, what is up with this? We had extremely high temps the other day. We're in the 90s, and now we're in the 30s for the morning. I'm not liking it. I hope wherever you guys are, it's nice and warm and your gardens are still growing good. Thanks for coming along on our homesteading journey with us, guys. You're a huge blessing to us and our homestead, and we'll see you right back here in the next video.